I think the big thing is we really didn't talk about it as it was happening. You just kind of stayed in the moment. It was funny. The first year, like, we were 8-3 the year before. We lost the Summit, in the semifinals, and we played Milburn on Thanksgiving, and we were having a rough first half against Milburn, which, kind of, the people on the coaching staff are aware of how halftime went, that which we kind of had a little bit of fun with that. You know, a couple of pieces of Milburn equipment didn't last the halftime, and then we came out and won that game. But then
sometimes you got to make that statement. Sometimes
it was just one of those moments. A young coach, had some fun, but we just started the next year, and I just remember we had a good team. We knew we had some players. And we just started winning games, but we grinded out a lot of games. We were kind of winning, and it was under the radar. And before you knew it, we're 5-0, and then when I thought there was something really special going on. Again, we won some tough games. We played Lenape that year, and we were both undefeated at the time. We were 5-0; they were 6-0. They beat us the year before, first time we ever played them. They beat us 21-7. It might as well have been 50-0. It just felt like a beating. They were just physical. They grinded it out. And here's the big matchup: Madison, versus Lenape Valley, and we won 42-0.